Hello everyone, my name is Brendan Snyder. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to the unboxing for Kiss Destroyer, 45th anniversary edition of this. 5 discs, 4 CDs, and a Blu-ray in here. This thing is going to be amazing. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to open it right here with you guys and go through it all. But before we do, if you are new to my channel and haven't already hit the subscribe button, please click the button. Also leave a comment, hit like, all those things help support my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, as an added bonus, by subscribing, you'll be able to stay up to date on all that's going on in the world of music, just like this, with the new Kiss Destroyer box set. Just came out November 19th. Can't wait to dive into that. And for those of you that are cat fans and cat lovers, my cat has taken over the boxes and packaging. He is keeping an eye on all of that for me during this review. So if you hear him in the background, that's what's going on. All right, a little quick history just on Destroyer, set the context and everything, as well as the band. They formed in '73 and debut album came out in '74. But of course their big break was 1975 with Alive, and then mixing in with that, you know, the fire breathing, the smoking guitars, levitating drums, pyro, all that sort of stuff just propelled them to the top. And then with this, the 4th album, Destroyer, when it came out and hit the shelves in early '76, it was a career-defining album for the band. It was huge. They brought in Bob Ezrin to produce the thing, and he introduced Kiss to a whole different world in the studio. So this album here, it's got sound effects, choirs, strings, reverse drumming, like all this different stuff that's on it, making the album larger than life, which is sort of the way the band is perceived. They're larger than life. They needed an album that was larger than life. And I think that's part of the reason that this album did so well at the time. It just broke, you know, it's the perfect arrival following the live album, the culmination of everything they had been working towards. They put out this big, bombastic album, and it just did really well for them. And it ended up having 5 hit singles off it, and including, of course, the biggest commercial hit being Beth, which went all the way to number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. And in the end, it helped the album itself. It went double platinum in the US. To date, you know, Kiss has released 20 studio albums, sold over 25 million copies in the US and 100 million around the world. I don't think a lot of people realize how big Kiss actually is. But we're going to take a look at this, right? So the 4th album, now 45 years old, 1976. Price tag of this, $200. And it fluctuates. I think I might have gotten it for about $190 on Amazon. But it's an expensive box. And we've all got our issues with that. I'm going to talk a little bit about that at the end. This one here being 4 discs. It's got all kinds of extras on it. I'm going to hold this up here. If you want to pause, you could read the whole thing. I'm actually going to read it right now, but in case you want to dive into it, I wanted to give that to you. So this hype sticker that's on here, of course, says limited edition super deluxe box, 4 CDs plus Blu-ray audio, which I'll get into in a little bit. 73 tracks total, 48 unreleased. It's got the original album itself remastered. 15 demos on here that are, with 9 of those completely unreleased. That's the 2nd disc in here that I'm interested. 22 rarities, outtakes, alternate versions, and mixes, 15 of which are unreleased. It also has the Olympia Paris May 22nd, 1976 concert in here. Then the Blu-ray, this is what I'm actually really interested in, has a new mix by Steve Wilson. And I love the things that he does with bands like Jethro Tull and Yes. He really sort of separates the sounds of the instruments, making them really clear, and things can be heard from, you know, the back to the front. There's a definitive position of these things when he does it, and it just livens up the recordings. Don't know about this one. We're going to dive into it and see. Of course, the latest one he did, you can see the Black Sabbath box set that's right here behind me. Steve Wilson did a mix on that, which I think he did fantastic job to technical ecstasy there. Hopefully the same here. I do wish there was a separate disc that was just the CD version of it. Maybe they're going to release that later. So this thing also features a 68-page hardcover book, and then it's got a whole bunch of exclusive collectibles in it, and we'll dive into that, like a 1976 Kiss Army replica kit, a program. It's got photos, stickers, posters, flyers, stage blueprints. That'll be interesting. Trading cards, an iron-on track-by-track newspaper. All right, so who's ready to see this thing? Let me cut into it. I'm going to do it very carefully here. It's got the plastic wrap on it, and I can just peel this thing back. Nice. But again, I want to go slow on this thing because I want to save that hype sticker. I think a lot of you guys are like me. You enjoy those things. So we're just going to slide this off nice and easy. Put this down for a second. And I actually have to put this somewhere the cat isn't going to get it. So I'm going to leave it right there for now. All right, look at the cover of that. It's got a bit of a sheen on it. It is really nice. I mean, so punchy, almost like it's 3D. I'm loving that. There's the back side of it. And the box looks like it just lifts straight off here, so we're going to do just that. If I can get this up. There we go. All right, put that down. Check out the inside of this thing. All right, we got a little tab here to pull this out. Let me lift this thing up and see what we got. Okay, the top of this is actually the book, and I'm going to go through that in a sec. Look what's underneath this thing. Dun dun, the Kiss Army. Loving that. All right, so we'll pop that out. What do we got? Okay, cool. So this is a folder of all that stuff that we were talking about. Some of it is shifted here. Let me just slide it back in, and I can hold it up. There you go. So I'm going to pull all this out in a minute. Okay. Then we've got this other thing on the underside here. Maybe this is the discs. Nope, they're underneath it. So this looks like a whole bunch of prints or posters. Okay, so we'll get into that. Then we get to the discs. Look at these suckers. So one of the reasons I was interested in this is that all the discs in here are individually packaged. So they're not just in the book or something. And I can take these things out and enjoy them for what they are. Of course, what I'm really interested in, the Destroyer Era demos. So it's its own CD. It's not just a disc. It's got packaging, artwork, etc. Very excited about that. We've got the live discs, live in Olympia, Paris. Sorry about the sirens. That's New York City for you. Kiss being from New York. And then we've got, I believe this is the Blu-ray. Let's see. Looks like maybe 2 of the discs are packaged within this. Let me see. Oh, yes. So this one here is the demos and outtakes. It has 2 discs in here. I'd be happy just to have had the demos in this thing, but you know, there you go. So you got all the discs that are within this thing. But of course, it's the rest of this that we're really interested in. So let me get to that. Now, I've only heard a couple of those demos, but the sound quality on them seems to be really good. All right, so here's the book. Open this sucker up. So it's supposed to be new interviews and things in here with the guys. Oh, wow. Look at all the write-up on this. Yeah, interviews. I see Bob Ezrin, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, Peter Criss, all those guys. This thing is great. Oh, I'm super excited about this. I can't wait to get into all the different versions of the artwork. I think his name was Ken Kelly that did it. Great artist. Oh, look at that picture of Kiss. Classic. So lots of great stuff in this. Oh, man. I thought it was just going to be photos, but it's got lots of stuff to read as well as lots of cool retro stuff. Man, this book is amazing. Oh, I'll always love that one. All right, so cool book. Very, very excited about that. Let's see what we got in this thing here. It opens from the back. It lifts up like so. I think it's all the posters and stuff, so I'm going to pull these out one by one now. Okay, this actually here's a tour book. I would have thought that would have been in the folder. So this thing here, replica of the tour book from back then. Also very cool. You guys know from other unboxings how much I love tour books. I have my own collection of tour books, a bunch of them. Maybe I'll eventually do a video on that. Got a couple cool posters here, it looks like. Oh, this one is awesome. I haven't even opened it all the way, and I know it's going to be cool. Check that out. New York City Kiss at their finest. Okay, got another one here for you. Oh, look at that one. Man, if I was still a teenager, that would be going on my wall for sure. Okay, here's those blueprints they were talking about. Now, if you guys know about me, I'm an architect, so this is actually really cool. I would consider framing that and putting that on my wall. That's just really, really nice. Okay, lots of cool unexpected things. I wasn't sure that I was really going to be into all of this memorabilia stuff. You know, you're paying a lot of money for it. Sometimes it's just cool to look at and you're done and that's it. This looks like it is going to be worth my time and energy to really dive into all of this. So by the end of this, I might change my mind about my position on the $200 price tag. Let's keep going though. We've got this entire thing here that's full of a bunch of other great stuff. And I'll open it back up. I'm going to lay this down now and start pulling stuff out for you. Stickers and things. So again, not entirely sure what it all is. Looks like it's a Kiss sticker in a plastic thing here. We've got some, this one, Meet the Members of Kiss. This might be part of the, this whole thing might be the replica Kiss Army pack that you got at the time. I'm not sure. I will go through the thing. I'll have more information on it. And when I get to Wednesday's New Music Finds, I will, have more information and clarify what exactly this stuff is. Discography list, bunches of cool stuff. Here's that Kiss Army certificate. I know that was part of the original pack for sure. There we go. There's a whole bunch of cool information on Kiss. Again, I think this is all part of what you got if you signed up and became part of it. So it looks like this whole pack might be part of that because this is on the folder. And inside here, you're in the Kiss Army now. So I think this whole pack, man, 1976, if I was getting this much merch from my favorite band, oh my God. Check that out. That's pretty cool. I think, I don't know if that's one of the cards yet. That's a great sticker, of course. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, maybe that's what these are? I'm not sure. I'm still learning. I'm learning like you. I haven't seen all of this, so it's brand new to me. I'm going to be figuring it all out. Look at that sticker. Kiss is Detroit Rock City. That was one of the first places they broke big. Great shots. Look at this stuff. Man. I didn't get to see Kiss. First time I saw Kiss was in the 90s, 96 I think, when they first did the reunion. So of course a long time ago now, but man, I would have loved to have seen them back in the 70s. Look at some of this other stuff. Fantastic. Very cool. Great shot. Always liked that one too. Okay, so the one thing I haven't found yet, I'm sure it's in here somewhere, there are supposed to be 4 Kiss trading cards. Now, maybe that's what I held up earlier, but I would have expected, maybe as opposed to these, for them to be this size. So I will have to go through everything and figure it all out, but that's the bulk of this thing. And so I did want to point this out. So of those unreleased tracks that are in here, 13 of which are not on a Kiss album, don't you hesitate. It's the Fire, Love Is All Right, Bad Bad Lovin', I Don't Want No Romance, Rockin' Rolls Royce, which was a song they released early, and I listened to that, which had great quality. You know, they're demos, but for demos from 1976, they're very good. No hiss and tape pops and stuff like that, at least not on what I've heard so far. Mad Dog, Night Boy, Star, Howlin' for Your Love. Then we've got 3 tracks that later appeared on Gene Simmons' solo album in 1978. Man of a Thousand Faces, Burning Up with Fever, and True Confessions. So, whole thing, man. Now, as I said, is it worth the $200 price tag? I kind of looked at it, I was buying it for the discs, and that's like paying $50 a disc, or breaking it down, you know, of the 13 songs that I want, I'm paying $15 a song, kind of a thing. But I have to say, in the end, I'm really happy with all the extra merch that came with it. I'm super excited for it. So, had to pay a little bit more. I would have liked it to have been a little bit less, but you know what? It's Kiss. I love Kiss, and I'm getting ready to dive into this whole thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and you'll have to make the decision if you want to buy this or just the selections from disc. There is a 2-disc set out there, but otherwise, there you go. So do check the description for links to related videos. I've got a bunch of other Kiss ones I've done, including one that I just did called Deconstructing Destroyer with my good friend Chris Prophy. We talk all about it and break it down. You know, is this really the greatest Kiss album or not? And I did a Kiss album ranking, and check that out. Plus, I've also done a special Rock T-Shirt Hall of Fame edition of the Kiss Destroyer album cover shirt. So that one came in at number 8. I'm going to leave links in there. I'll also leave a link to Societies in case you want to get a cool shirt just like I've got here. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye, guys.